the bye week help you heal up?
It's done me some good. Feeling better, feeling stronger, and just feeling like a little bit more security around, my shoulder and being able to use it a little bit more.
What is it, what is it about going up against a team like this that has Tua and Tyreek and Jalen that has you guys feeling also confident heading into it?
I mean, we're always going to be confident going into a game. It doesn't matter who they have. I mean, those are special players that you name, but at the end of the day, we have special players ourselves, so we're going to go out there confident regardless of who's opposing us.
Well, it's kind of after everything that went on in the first half for you with the accident and the injuries you had to deal with after that. Do you feel re-energized going into the second half, and do you have a new goal set for yourself?
The goals are the same. I never lost sight of what was happening. The accident, no matter how much time I was going to have off, whether if it was 12 games or 10 games, however I was going to be shortened to, if anything went worse, I was going to make sure that I was going to achieve my goals. So I still think we all have our goals ahead of us and everything that we want to achieve, right in front of us. We just got to keep going and go get it.
With Tua being a lefty and on top of that, with how quick he gets rid of the ball, just how much tougher does that make your job Sunday?
Yeah, you got to come in from different angles. Maybe I'll tackle from the inside, on the left a little bit, and drop a little bit more. I might blitz through the middle. We'll see what I got to do to get free and try to make sure that they don't know where I'm at.
Second half of last year, you guys sort of rounded into a top 5, top 10 caliber defense. You kind of feel like, what have you seen over the last couple of games that feel like, that's happening again?
I mean, it was two pretty good performances. The last one was pretty darn good, but we keep on stacking on that, knowing that they got away with some that we allowed them to have, and that we can build upon and make sure that we iron out. And it's a fine opportunity to do this against this team, who has sprinkles of the honestly those two teams that we played last. They're a little bit reminiscent of them, their uniqueness and their kind of their play calling. I don't want to say anybody's like Lamar or Joe, but the way they get the ball out quick and how they want to run the ball. So it's a little bit of both.
I mean, going off of that, though, Myles, the fact that you guys in those last two games executed two very different game plans defensively, like how much confidence does that give you guys that something is, building here or whatever?
It's that attention to detail, falling in love with doing the little things, and then executing it out on the field. I think everyone's really falling in line and doing that.
As a leader on the defense, how do you facilitate those conversations between the defense and the offense after having such a complimentary game of football to make it continue after the bye weekend and the rest of the season?
Just uplift them. We're all in here. We see each other all the time. Just make sure you stay on your guys. It's not just negative. You need to get better. It's, y'all are doing well. We need to pick each other up. We'll pick up the slack when y'all aren't. And when they're doing great, gotta let them know. And we have been, because most of the season they've been doing solid. And we've had our times. In the last two games we've been doing pretty well. And I think right now we're hitting our stride as far as just playing complementary off of each other.
What will it mean to you guys to have Denzel Ward back for this game?
I mean, man, it's, top 3, top 5, wherever you want to put him. And he's coming fresh legs now. Being able to come back with his win, his stamina, and the right mental state of mind, and physically fit. You can't ask for better. And I think he's primed for a big game.
JD was talking about it. He's not the first guy this week. How the energy felt different before that Bengals game. What do you attribute that to, and then how do you keep that same energy the rest of the way?
I mean, if we listen to Joe Patonio, it was the music in the locker room being played. Well, usually play music in the locker room. All of a sudden, guys are flying around and making plays all over the field. So maybe we need to play more music. I don't know if it was the '90s rap, but we gotta find something that everybody can get jamming to and wanting to play as hard as they can with.
Were you the DJ for that?
Oh no, I got headphones on.
Myles, it does feel like you guys are better connected, though. Did it just become a reality that, hey, we're 2-4 or we're 3-5 and we shouldn't be?
I think so. I think that really, what it was, and especially with, the history with the Bengals, knowing that, we've had a lot of success on offense and on defense, and if there's a game we should, start to make the step forward, this is the one. And it was a must win as well. So I think all those things really played a part into us moving forward.
Myles, Jadavian was talking about how important it is for you guys to keep this thing rolling along so you have something good to hand over to Deshaun when he gets back with the 6 games left. Does that factor in? You guys know that you got to win these games.
We got to win regardless if he comes back or not. I mean, anything can happen. I'm praying to God that he's healthy and everything goes right when he comes back. But I don't plan on handing it to anyone. He's coming back to us. So we're all going to do our part, and he's going to come in and do an exceptional job, and we fully believe that. But we got to win for the sake of winning and wanting to be great and do great for this city, not just for him being able to come back.
How good is Armstead, and do they trust him enough that they would leave him one-on-one with you?
I never know. So I've been against some top 5 guys where they've chipped every other play, and I've went against some guys who, some would say, aren't the best, but they've left them one-on-one with me. So it's kind of just really game plan, and sometimes they go off of the rest of the guys, what they really want to attack, run game, what we've been susceptible the last couple of weeks, first 15, and how well those do. So I'm anticipating some chips. I always am, but we'll see. I know he's a really good tackle himself.
When they have guys like Hill and Waddle, does that make it more important that you guys try to get to Tua so he doesn't have time to hold it for those deep balls to those guys?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, those guys are lightning bolts. They can make a play in an instant, and just trying to bat down some balls to know that he has some low trajectory balls over the line, and being able to get those, make him hold it just a second longer, wait a little bit deeper in the route, and then getting off the yard by getting a sack or a forced fumble. That's when we'll be able to make our plays. But we first have to knock down those quick ones because he wants to get it out quick.